ekwa yi Omanhene foforo na the Ghana a journey to 2028 mfie 9 no entire nimu no. It's about good leadership. It's about pragmatic policies. It's about who can change the fortunes of what we find ourselves in. And yet the Denyan Toka, and ya mempene, and yet a Kremo, and yet Christo. And yet, dear, or Junior man who I would say, would your man shed and sell bit to be dear Koyadim. No one will be a pay. Okay. Ye di apomodin ho nkomo a ehia. Na me wo APS 1986. So me kan mo yamahye mo. Manyini na mo na fo. 1986 Adventist Preparatory School. Na mo apasis. And I say, ye bebo de robi a kire wo Rempa Assembly or tie nyina yenko. Ye ko e omuka wie ye ba ye si yade bia be se fe ne is. Na is de yade be ne is. Obi a ba school esi hwe is yade no. No mu be yi teenage pregnancy yi bi kire me akofa ajani mu. Pregnancy at 16. Omu yi nyina kire yen. Samre no wo school now wo girlfriend kra. You who say we are bonsam. And now tia sitama uni be cry so ye kolo. Now boy see we guess ya no protest. Na do how near money ba. Timmy. Acquired immune deficiency syndrome. HIV in the Muamba Kamandi. E wo ho. Now on say acquired to say antiretroviral drugs in Tino. I might be more your man say. Share the trauma alone say you see ya deal we and the word nothing borno. And you enough say near my baby obeshe. Them I been a old man say girl we yes so is. No my drone in Abby. One I want first say crowd she'll be trim. It's in there. So I'm a municipal for women chain. Omono be din komo. Na one more near down home. Some of you unprotected sex. Just say, but just my father say a para no pay we enumere. Say munun kwa. Oh, is it sound in it. Mamema Eblinakwa, Deputy Director, Focal Person for HIV. So I'm municipal. Evelyn to say. Bibi Aboko. Okay. Edmond say Uswajima. Eddie. So Bibi Adedi. Okay. For your volunteer. Planned Parenthood Association. Hey, PPAG for. Hi. PPAG. I don't know the better condom. No, I mean, here be. Now, Nyame Aduma. World AIDS Day, 1st December. Enti memo makwaba na yentwetwe enkomo. Evelyn, mama shase free ho. World AIDS Day. De entina e wo say ye nyina ye man adwene baso.
Okay. Omanhene mi da wase se wa man yensa akwanya we. Before answer na meka bibia no, ye mpese ye da mo say mama yensa opportunity we say ye be educate the general public on HIV/AIDS. Medin chiasonko fee so I'm a municipal assembly. Ye municipal chief executive honorable Maxwell Ofosu eho edi mamu nyina ene anapay. Na we asa fa name nyina World AIDS Day that was the 1st of December da bia we asa fa name nyina ye dey si wo say ye best celebrate World AIDS Day.
That's right.
Ye de kai omo a omenya yare ni because omo say ye kai say emre bi etwam ko HIV ni ba na ye hu ade ko nti na eduro ni ho nti nkofo bi enya bi a omo ntumi enya eduro na emfa nsoso anu nti omo wu they didn't have any medicine at that time. Yes.
Jam kwada bebre wo hochi
bebre but see ade eduro ho nim ti ye de kai omo nya bi ko na ya hwe say Oma omanya bi sesi anu nso no ya ye ni oma adwendwen na ya kai say ni abohu de ro ama amanfo so ate say HIV yare ni ade bi e da ho wo ho a enkoye na so wo bi nso a it doesn't mean that that's the end of the world for you. You are still part of us. You know how ye be ya yare no enko so na en spread I bet to me are preventing no from spreading more. Anything a world AIDS day ni ye da ye dey see o say that be ya afi biara ni ye be bohu de ro. They be a bohu de ro there but da ye dey see o say that very day ni there I will say bohu de ro ma amanse nyina eti say bibisa e wo ho no.
Okay. Minia. Idi yam hwa de. Idi so no pa hunhun am fia. Oni am esisi he de ehu. Eti say. Your free baby prevalence rate Ghana na idea dance say be eswati anai wosro afei HIV enim say hey your other ways obetime nya say wan nye wo syringe bi ana bibi atwa ba kase no anim say aba ne be menhye mu enei di asem na obeka bia wo tie Ghana ha ba bia afa HIV ho ebi mu kra review PPAG for the modi juma we achepa mamintio okay okay better hamami mo sana niema na ma niema no nya agro kwa ya fa to niema no so why dey hu se PPAG for wa nya asam kitu akra na akonso hu adekro wasre okay edi na mic we no ha drinking my intio
okay the na me kan say education said the okay na ya na ya na nipa ni bi abu enu agu masom ya ka HIV ni nkyerase nyina ye human immunodeficiency virus.
Okay.
Virus no ya aboa enye yade. Nti obi betimi anya HIV na etinumu mfie bebre na enna ne ho adi. Nti wo behia no ne ho fefefe ne ho akono kama.
Na bema obosi
oyo ba nso so a bi a hyehye yie. Nso so wo bekono na ade bi bo ho na wo kwa akote. Nti HIV no ankasa nya yade. Na HIV no eye moawa a eba nipadua no mu. Na me pesa me ye analogy keto abi e wa ha. Se ye wo sojafo a wo mu bo oman no ho ban e wo ye border so. Nti se ye trainee a ye be trainee bi akoka wo mo ho. Na se atamfo bi ba na wonya kwai be wuram na obefa panyimu bi wo mu a ye training no on training wo mu be bo oman no ho ban. Na emom obe trainee wo mu a wo mu ba be attack ye. Nti bra ye ni be ba ye ho so se wo mu adoso no wo mu to hye ye so a na che se wo mu di oman no eso.
Okay.
Sana HIV no ote.
Okay.
Nipadua bia wo sojafo a ebo nipadua no.
From immune system.
Immune system no. Na ye fray be white blood cells.
That's right.
Wo nipadua no. Eno ene de wo koma ye mpa. Enti sa virus no ba wono mu no obetena. Enti se white blood cells no be reproduce ono ane ho no. Afi won reproduce ne ho. No reproduce virus. Enti ebedru ba bia virus no be doso wo mu no. Prekon ape obehu na o attack wa na wo da form. Nti unya to form a enyarewa ahodo bebrebe etipaye ba nkonkon ba ewa
saba na say soldier for no omoda form nti no akwai to say protection nyina adwiragu enti ese osono to form a
abo bia
boguram be bobi
nti ebasa nyare ahodo ni nyina etime ba na no ne ba begu mu a wa na wakwa akonya sa nyarewa ni nyina na nso kane ne de na nka oti ya oya wa umu no sojafo no timi ya
no ma ye fi to no musuo da obesore na ho ato
efin bi timi ba umu ewo mu ana de ntimi emma dwonso anase mpa
na wa rane
Obehu say wo ho ana bibia pie wo honam. Omune no kono om di no so anu mapam no. Ba bi otimi fa ne say obehu ana pimple bi pie. Obehu ana mpompo bi pie.
Ana uja wo nan po.
Na eko. But we there virus no ba be attack wo say wi a. Afa wu
omaku asrafo no.
Nti we na beba na watena ase. Otena ase a ne yonku ntwamu a wo say haye o. No no so abeka.
Aben wa ha.
Nti ubon say nyarewa bebrebe aba bebom na wa na
wa conference oni pedu.
Yes say acquired immune deficiency syndrome no ne nyarewa hodo bebre na aba betena. Nti anu nya bade a na ne ba bia waduro no de aka no nyankopon. Enu nti ana yen ya ba say ye kyerɛkyerɛ ye wo kwan a ye de boye ho ban. Untimi nsia no nanso so ubetimi asia no. Se wunyanya wi a yentu ase na wunyanya ye no de utumi bo ho ban. Na ubusa ekwan a efa so ba ekwan a efa so ba no ye nyina anim se de di ntintiman pa eye nhyiamu namu casual sex unprotected sex. Enti se ye fa namu de no efiri ho no ma emojabo aha se de duru ho no ma ya na me ne esum bi ya adwene pa se ye momoja efiri se obi wo ho no ma ne he ba bi ketua bi na ye ne yakra okọ mfikyire fo no bi ye se bebo moja no akoda ne abo moja se moja ne ya hwehwe mu ya hwehwe mu yie eno kra mpokosi se enti moja ye de bo eno so se nhwehwemu anko yi a eno nti na ye se o be ko hospital bia nka o ko hospital kese na nso nyina ne betumi akọ hospital kese enti eno de ye nhwehwe honum yie nti moja ewo ho na afa niamma na menam mfikyire na obi kura yi keka mti bebubu mo re mame obubu abi ayesa so be enum obubu we die wie ya na obubu me de adna nso yesese obi a ebi wo no mu no ni moja eka wo moja pe tempa na nso so wafa bi ade na ano onam te se blade se kan ne sa ne ma no syringe esese needle no esese se o say you should be nke sterilize besa nkrofo ye ombubu mowre menka se megu obi adwuma o mu de samna nsuo bi na fefa ade na no ade na kyese o ma pepa no na obi a wa obetimi atena se di blade abubu mowre o ma nkrofo we nti obeye na etwa obi na betwa wo na ne wo fa praise the lord man nti ye ka enema de ba na eye saa enema we sei na kwan ba na ye befa so aboye ho ban eno nso menka ehonom no kakra ye gina ne ma nan so ene ye de ka se ye moye ho ban the preventive measures ye wo A B C and D eni gina ho ma abstinence enti nka me nware me nuru se me ne wo baada me nuru se me ne be ma da na nka ma twe me ho e frɛ no abstinence me de me twe me ho kra total abstinence anything in relation to sex being it oral penovagina ba kono de ya na mentam pese me boso ni nyina ebetimi akwa de aba nti total abstinence the atosu me ye B being faithful to a faithful partner enye being faithful to a partner because me di no kra na me ho kanini ni no kra emfa so bi ani so because me bo me ho ban me di no kra ono be kwa akwa abre me nti me ye faithful ama me partner ono so ye faithful and a see no so de e condom use nti na wo ka se de na
nti we no condom yen ko hontem na afa bi ntinsi mi
nti condom no
emra mo ka se mfama mo kra ya so nti no
condom no ye wo ma de ene ye wo ma de
ema ne mpe
nti ma menye ma de no ha
wo be ye ema ne mpe
ema no mpe e no kra nti ema na kra mpo je ma ne de no ko ma no nti condom use na wo use ni yie enye se wahye condom ane se wahye condom nti me demonstrate said ye see
quickly
nti
na de simple no mesia
condom se wo fa mema de ne se ya mema de no bi na me krai eya na ewo expiry date and ewo production date
jo so hwe
ebi wo ho a production date na wo so condom bia 5 years nti se expiry date ni so na se production date wo so a hwe eye 5 years enti ye so condom mu a ye mfa ye sente ye mfa blade ntwa
sa obo ha wa ye wado
ye mfa paso ntwa
astawa
de tie ne se wo so mse ya o do nsa fafa bi a e smooth Odo nsa fafa bi a ɛyɛ rough. Baby a ɛyɛ rough no ho na yɛte no. Enti usom say na wapia akɔnkyɛn kakra na baby a ho yɛ rough no. Odo nsa som say ya ɛno ane sa ate.
Hey. Hey boys, no I'm saying kwala bone.
Enti ɛti say ya na wayi. Na wuyi condom na.
Obu ɔte na nge.
Wohwɛ ni say ya. Ɛyɛ say ya ayɛte sɛ kyɛ. Wotwe a ɛnkɔ. Enti wuyi na ayɛ say ya pia. Mane nko hyem te sɛ feeding bottle. Ɛba say ya na waso ano na asɛ ahu no. Wo so honum say.
Okay.
Na bra bema no apagya ne mu gyina so no. Te sɛ say no.
Bema nso di wa yire nche.
Wo di sisu say. Na afi wo ye ne say abon sɛ
eno sane.
Bekwa kodura say. Nti wo be gye mu no wo be nsa ano no.
Ti ano no ni sa ano no so ekɔ hyem sa.
Dabi ano no te ho say.
Akwa wa utwa ade wu ehia.
Nti ano
wa ade pa we view papa. Ekwala we.
Ano no bete ho say ya. Ɛhɔnom na sɛ wo yɛ adwuma no wiea nsuo no bɛba bɛgyina. Nti wa wie no ye mane nhyemu nyo ansan wayi. Egyina so na wa wie na nsuo no nyina so na awie no. Oso mu say ya. Osa ro bakakra. Nti wo bon sɛ ebidura no na.
No watch we no. Nay. Okay.
Nti mema na de no say.
Na ma no so e.
Ma no de no enso wo ha. Ma no de no nso say na te. Your types na we your type baako. Na sɛ de ye ka no ni nyina we kura mpo de wo bon sɛ yama
max e bi wo ho. And inside true. Na me do for temane. Nurse ni na Anita. We go chess Anita wo mpe.
Enti e ma ne de no so wote a we de oyi ana nkrofo e ma hye o. Say wo si say na te.
Oba condom ni. Na de hyem ni ede.
Me be kire odi nti a ehyem. Esan se ma na no baby e wo no yempiam fa ho nti. Se be ye be wura mu no na omde we ya hyem se obesom de apia wura mu.
Okay.
Nti wuyi ni se ya. We no wo so we nu. Na what the
By your turning no What are sorry, Gina? So I don't know the buy.
Now the way no, Euram say. Eurama, Wepia, Amanapa, a
2 piano.
Piano, now we know Akatano say.
I bet you.
Jacatano say, Obano Crampus, Unya the same we say Grandpa, and it's so Jai Bearman say on family Miram. Because Bearman do a hot man, also was a condom. Or best said that, what their fast you say.
Yeah, for home.
And no, na, Bosumi no son of a catcher and said, Bosumi way. I must say, that's also a condom. That's what be too. It's what me, I said, now I was soon. Now they see, come. So, dear, until we are, to be some say.
No one can want dear come. Oh, okay. I dear. Eddie.
Enti dina a preventive measure try to only doing away with the others.
Okay.
Sir, me call her
multiple
yes, blade we use at that for men fabi. We panier, we use to be, especially when we had drugs. We used to inject I don't know. Doing away with all the others.
Okay. Anita, there now also can't be so now fee. You wrap it up now.
Okay. The me so make answer say condom no the inti a wo so ano ne say yem pese enframa be kwa kwagina condom nim.
Okay.
Say enframa kwagina ma e be pai action e koso na etimi baste. E baste so a protection no aye cost 90. ana afi so de can say HIV no nya anidaso nsan
okay
say nyame adom enuro wo ho
that's right
enuro wo ho a wo nom a ebeboa wo ama wanya ahode asoso kakra ye kofo bo manya 25 years or more medications a eboa nti ye bo ye ho ban no e wo ho na wonya so anidaso nsan ye sere o se bra na yenye nhwehwemu ma ye wo test ba kwa nche se wanya ye wo series of
more kids no be kwa am to the ma obi
series of tests I be answer na ya confirm ni ye ama e confirm ma say do beto medication say won cheche ni nuane di a obedi a obeye kama nti e say enhye dem ensu enku ho HIV na ba ayete ase but anida so ho I betimi aboye ho.
Okay, your final word, Evelyn Akwa, Deputy Director, Nafi, your mamo and Kona Yasu and Twaso Free.
World AIDS Day near 1st December 2024 for this year. Now global theme near take the right path. Now national theme near ending AIDS together, stepping up prevention efforts. Into the municipal committee of the Ghana AIDS Commission, I was so I may say no. I share a week-long program. Yes, I say Enra. Yani apprentice for be a business advisory center for a training omo HIV talk. Yani omo kasai omo how be prevent omo from getting the virus. And then neya bahai. Na me aduma Friday ye be call float through the principal streets of Swami. Na ye be che condom. If you are ye be sanso call condom. Ye be call condom mox. Akoye HIV test screening e wo honum e free. You better check mu BP. You better also hepatitis test.
HIV test. Ade wo Ghana ehu pa ba ko.
But it's always good. So be who status.
Just know your status. Exactly. It's crucial important.
That's where you.
But see why I did come if you have cray. Mo de ampa amfa kitchen bi mra ha hwe. Some boys here wo ha mo ye eyes. Obi aka jo say ono onim kra oni bi.
You better testing e wo chronom mox.
It's important.
If you honum so Saturday, yami adma Saturday, be call SD and sorry ni be
okay.
So I may have say near no more coding komo. Sunday, ye World AIDS Day nankasa na no pano. You be identify some kid fit clubs. I want. Now you know more coding komo. Ni ache condom amo for free. Ni asanso ako sorry ni be. And so near no more coding and komo. Now education they acclimatize the whole World AIDS Day no. Into assembly ni dey ye gusua ye bo hu de ro. Into no akwenya wo ho say wo pese wo test ya so am ha say no be my SD na e baby a ye gi enro se wo HIV ni bia obetimi akọ no akọji enro ni bi e for free ye ngi sike bia
me gi dis enkoma amoni abedi no se wo ho na wo rafia ye nkaibo kese de ama ho ye ne Evelyn Akwa Anita J and Edmond Oseuso Ajiman Planned Parenthood Association of Ghana for Municipal Assembly was swimming at Chinkobo. We wish you well. Now, yes, Sarah, they say, my HIV, no, Kebenya crank, prevalent rates in Bibiakra, Tico Crana, OBI HIV free. But Senator Mokano, who will be and that's all. Don't 2%.
1.55.
1.55. Okay, approximately 2. But I still am for 1.55. Just say, "Oh, a loop, pa." Not just a mobile juma pa. Not just a swami for what's your condom pa. Good. Munkoso. Okay. Nyako. Trasina we are na. You're a wadako. I will fear Hanopen and won't come up be to chain. You better share NDC. And this was no ever found go home near day, a far memo power, a fair economy home, and in Sompa, and pay what the free NDC or my penny John Damani, my name, Professor Nana, Jeno Puka, but any more do our boys no mum Jamo condom, Nibuai. But go boys first, I chamoti, Mr. Amo de Obia, what a almost go out chamono. Aha, auntie, with a munyama front desk for no. Boys, it's me the condom base institution. Who do you fans or best? Ghana. Okay, let's do the birthdays quickly and then let me speak to Nyako. Nyako ne fahine. Nyedia. And now Franklin Ejewa Dakwa. Asumedu Dakwa Kasmi Media ne ba Franklin Ejewa Dakwa. Kola sa on papa. Dominic Kwakubuating, news editor of Silver. Hey, Yabo Amazo Maltrin Kwa. Afei, Desmond Opasante Kendes. Or Ahojo. Michael Oforekio Kon Gizo. Happy birthday to you from your friends at Sompa. Reverend Father Peter Brenya of St. Peter's Catholic Church, Konongo Mampon Diocese. So for Benin, I mean, Michael Japan of Kumauma Raban, Jobonso branch. So more trinkwa. Yakuma Mintiano pay.
Medase papa, for any atofo, Nyedua Herbal Center, Emre Eni. Menumi no enim say a breast to say Nasametnasia, na Nyedua Herbal Center, Wapom de Hong Komoche and Amedev Bill. Essence, Uhia Pomode Mapa, Sameka se Wunia Pomodia, Empo Fidianukra, or Soriano pay. On Sompa no washer dear air coswo. Na one share Emroya ye come with any Jumedia can see a day nimui. Election aye 1 day, Brunya aye 4 days. And into your Camboma, we hear homeje, we hear pomde mapa, or de wabusia, ebequacotna baby, and pony wabusia ebetna be a fee and a magimoni, and pony wabusia ebetnas and a modidim honkomo esan say, a juma ejim repa, yes, sorry, pa yashum, ye bebe numre, ye ben one say ye jaria didi na yada, ye nya brain ye didi honkomo, ye nya bre emma ye hon, and pussy and quatna baby, and no bibi cacrano, a bre anyho, and until for pa Christmas, eda ye nim say, ye found cosasa ya dofonum, ye fanya bre emma ya dofonum, ye fanji ye ni ya dofonum, nemo me busa same. Near Ebekosu nyina aso wuni apomden mapa obetimi ayebia na debi enu ntina meba be hye wo se obeta mechuku na wohwe medin na watie baabi a wode wo no na wayi wode afrimu nyadua herbal center ye di no kuku da miensa na aba adwaman eso a eye nyadua herbal mixture nyadua mf mixture na nyadua mf capsules na wo pedro ibi atwa odi wani chwem e pharmacy shop chemical shop and a herbal shop ubenya nyadua enro ni bibia ato ni a wopen dodo etunso emfa na ni enhwom ewo imrom Abidjan house afei atonso enso Monaco junction ubenya nyadua enro ni bibia etu ato emre ni so eno ntiji doctor number no o hwemia etwago ewo tv no eso na wo tie mi so ye number no eye 0554 36 56 31 0554 36 56 31 edino eye nyadua nyadua dua yedro dua sayare dua mapomde mapa na dua nso tu yare ase yensa semfi nyadua mf mixture ena nyadua mf capsules eso edro ye woni nsuo ene wone topaye se wo pani nsuo ana wato open topaye ana wato na mepacho ni juma edie ene se eye for general well-being apomuden asetena pa apomden ewomu menofo pase wo tie mi a sede opia frifia anasa obeda nadwa o charge wo phone o sori ahomache a o charge wo phone sede be ya obetimi de phone na kodru ba bia opese okọ wo yusu kan so obufu wo egu okanim sede be ya enkoja okwam na onkopia ansa na wado filling station menofo sana ye nipadua no so se ye sori anopa na se ye didi wi a ye bema no adu papa a ye frɛ ne nyadua mf mixture anasa ne capsules na aboa hye nipadua no nkomo no eden na aboa amwanya apomden mapa merofo sa wotias na se uni apomden a ye nkase o asetena pa ne obi a twedi ampon ema de pa bi echen no owo apomden mapa ne dwumadie nyina owo ahoden a otimi edeko ne nwuma eso sa wotiem na se uni apomden mapa merofo daneda ofre owo se emefrel ye nananom a omanyini 120 90 eko nyina sene sasa broba osi owo emefa no daneda osufre owo esanse oni ahoden merofo pa se wo pese wapomden no esipi na esita wo pese ye kan atiasefo asabi wankasa wo de ho eka ho a obi wo no onam no wankasa wo ti wani utimi de wani bonus a nipa de wo yetiase wo esanse ya rebia besue ne so ya rebia kowu a ebekra no merofo ema ye mfa wo nhye saa ki unim enu nti saa prayer sa wo hwe na se wo ho dodo wo ho sisi ho so da biara da meti memfe mesisi memu a na kire se immune system no ahode no ekofom immune system ene ne nipadua ne bamboni immune system ene hwe nipadua no eso eno nti e friend se enkomoa okomboa ye efi yare eho na essence dane da immune system oye adwuma na won so wayi wani ama na se onhye ne dinti no ama waye mre wonya ye mre se ekima yare bia so efa ne dwetire a na se ofa ne keta na oba besue oni padua nim ene wo bie pono ema afoforo na yare bia so aba bete ne padua nim se yare ba ko ba ne padua nim a ene medofo pa obefrefre ne fefo na omo so aba besue oni padua no eso ɛno nti na ɛbɛka sɛ wo deɛ yadeɛ bi a ɛkɔwu a ɛkra wo mepa kyerɛ sɛ wotie mi a hyɛ nipadua ne nkɔmmoa no ɛden wo nipadua no a ɔkɔboa wo no wohwɛ so ni no ɔbambɔni no immune system no hwɛ sɛ da ne da ɔbɛbusti no hwɛ sɛ da ne da ɔbɛhyɛ ne den ɛduru ɛbɛboa ɛyɛ nyadua mf mixture anaasɛ ne capsules afei ɛnsansan agye wo nantem ɛne wo nantem abɔ so ɛnsansan ɛɛtetee wo obi wɔ hɔnom a rashes bi agu ne nantem rashes bi agu bɛrima ho wapo saa sɛdeɛ ɛsitie no bɛrima bi a sɛdeɛ ɔpɛn drive ne sitie no ɛyɛ wo hena wotiti a ɛnyɛ yie ɛno nti wopɛ posa woposa no ɛbɛma ɔbɛrima no afɔn ɛbɛyi fia te sɛ wɔwɔ yere ano ɛba ne sɛ ɛbɛyɛ te sɛ kew ketewa bi wokɔ ɔdɔfo no nkyɛn a na akɔyɛ sɛ sɛbio di ne kɔ ɛba ne sɛ a ɔnte de bɛrima nso deɛ ɔbɛrima no ɛwɔ sɛ ɛtumi ɛyɛ yirima ɛbɔwura ɔbɛɛ no mu a wayɛ no atwene to ase ɛno kyerɛ sɛ biribi aboa wura ne mu nanso ɛsiane sɛ ɛnsansa agye ɔbɛrima mu abɔ so no nti no wɔpo saa ɛma no afɔn mepatwɛ wodwo nso a wote yaw wodwo nso a wobrɛ me nua bɛrima wo ho nsuo agyene wontumi ɛnhyɛ ɔdɔfo nyinsɛn ne nyinaa ɛka buo mu a ano yie ɛyɛ baako pɛ ɛduru ɛbɛboɔ ɛyɛ nyadua mf mixture anaasɛ nyadua mf capsules kɔ pharmacy shop chemical shop ɛna herbal shop na kɔpɛ aduro bi ɛtɔ ɛnom gye doctor number na yɛntensi nyadua herbal mixture ɛso yɛ number no ɔhwɛ me a ɛtwa gu ɛwɔ tv no ɛso na wotie me nso number no ɛyɛ 0554 365631 0554 365631 edin no ɛyɛ nyadua mesi dua yɛ duro dua mapomde mapa dua sa yare na dua nso to yare ase nyadua herbal mixture ɛwɔ hɔ ma yɛ mepa kyerɛw sɛ ɔwɔ panyin bi ɛwɔ ofie a bisa ne sɛ ɛyɛ den na mutimi enyini kyɛ ɛyɛ den na munya ahoɔden kane ne yɛ nananom ɛhyɛ dudo no sɛ oyare onyare ɔbɛnom bi wacha abosomi bia yɛbɛpunu wɔ ogye sɛ wanka sɛ ɔho dodo ɛne yɛhyɛ dudo na yɛhwie bi agu bucket mu 34 bucket yɛde wabutu so yɛasesa ba sheet nyina ba abegu so wonsɔre no yɛnyi wo mfi aduro no so na mfifire efiw obadwonso wuti mfifire na ne nyina yare no ɛna ɛnemu a epie no nanso ɛnɛ we nyina yɛhwehwɛ yɛnhu ɛgye sɛ bia ɔwɔ nana bi anaasɛ ɔwɔ panyin bi wɔ fie na waka kyerɛ sɛ yɛmpuno ɛno kora na yɛyɛ na yaba foforo no yɛbɛtwe yɛti yɛbɛka sɛ o empunu deɛ mede yɛ dɛ yɛka sɛ kwasa ɔbɛka sɛ sa deɛ laibe shows asɔ deɛ mede yɛ dɛ ama ɛnɛyi yare tia na ate sɛ ɛwɔ yɛ nipadua nim ɛmpanyin sesan kɔfa wɔ yɛnchi na ɛsan sɛ ɛmmerɛ ɛni wɔ sɛ yɛbɛpunu anaasɛ obi bɛsa ɛnɛ bɛnto akora obi nim bɛnto a anaasɛ yɛbɛso nti no doctor Twediampo ɛde nimdeɛ adom no ɛna wakeka no bna habama nua hini abom ɛsan sɛ Twediampo enum asɛm a tumi ɛwɔ mu nti no ɔde tumi afa habama mu ɛno nti doctor akeka habama abom no sɛ wonom a yadeɛ bi ɛwɔ nipadua nim no ɛdu ɛfɛ ne nyadua herbal mixture ɛbɛtwe ne pie mesi Christmas wei yɛmfa yare ɛni Christmas wei esan sɛ ɛyɛ anigye ɛbrɛ mepatro ɛnneɛma ɛda yɛnim no yɛmfa yare enkomu esan sɛ ɛyɛ anigye ɛbrɛ ɛno nti mɛsrɛw sɛ da ne da obɛma wapɔmden no asomobo da ne da obɛma wapɔmden no asipi na asita sɛ wanum na ato ɛna wontumi enidie nipadua ne hia sɛ woma na aduane sɛ wamba nipadua ne aduane a asɛ wontumi ɛnyɛ hwee wosɔre asɛ wo mood ɛnyɛ bibia nti wonyare nemom wonnidi yɛ sika da wo bottom na wontumi ɛmfa enidie edie ntia wanum ɛyɛ wonwono medofo ma wanum ɛnte bro nyankwan ɛde papa akokɔ na lai supu anasa yano amoni ache enam atoso osua da so na wanum ai ato me pancho ɛba ne saa na asɛ wudi nipadua no abro wudi nipadua no abro wudi yefono no abro ma wanum ɛna hɔ didi na ama asedanka awurade didi na hye awurade esan sɛ nyame waye bi ɛno ti sankwan na didi ɛduru ɛbɛboɔ ɛyɛ nyadua herbal mixture afei wo nso malaria ɛtete wɔ ɛgya wo tipaye awode na ɛhyew ɛde wo nipadua no edi wadane a ɛduru ɛbɛboɔ ɛyɛ nyadua herbal mixture mebrɛ na so any doctor ntwetwe enkobo ginchemu abro mi die eso na bisa question esan sebmre na so ntin me nya kwan ampem anko atiri je
wa pem kwa abro so
eye 0554 36 56 31 0554 36 56 31 edino eye nyedia that's ne yebesia makramo
Yada say, Yakwa Brown man, I'm obtaining cano. Me banning pomp precope. Would you do me din who were doom who say? Eh? Colay, Oshi, I'm saying, Omanhene ba. Brabeji, no, aquajico. Or Jao, mammy. Ah, okay. Yeah, told you, my dear, no, so, Ewa, I want to chap our meter, dear sandum, send me kind, you know. Yeni, Yura, a word dakon, Kwame, a word dakon, Ewofia. Former Chief Executive Officer, Tema Oil Refinery, and then former Chief Executive Officer, Bost. Onunkwa, Anna. Yetimi man no 2 CEOs positions e Ghana about oil nom ne ade about economy about strategic, and he's one of the farmers in Ghana. This man is okwa from place efuo pa wabragu honya efukitwa. There are times I say chief now want to say also be woman fu. He's oya kuani kese pa. Domfo or sour ranch or ye nantwie no ne ade che se enya asem ketwa abu a usiana bonten one am hodins ana this man and the weight senyagro he really had weight you remember that come mo achi mo akwaba
that's your man
na umpom to say
apom de boko
ye do ba de
ase ye de nyame ase se ade achi aya pom ye ma me fa umfidie no so na me chia otumfo de otikoko so asanteman nyina Kumasi abrempo ahemfu no nyina na bantama hen na safo hen nyina me chia wo mo me science chia ye security services woma boy ho ban em say enche bia be ho akoto aba
that's right
adwuma na da wo manim na nya adwuma ketwa ye de mpae bota wo mechi sa no matimi an kama me science fa akwanye su chia me were philosophy bi a me be ka kire me chia NDC for mpanyinfo ewa Ashanti region me san so de me chia ema MPP for mpanyinfo so ewa Ashanti region de bia me ka se Yankopon bo nipa no o ma enifa eno ma ye benku
that's right
sana Ghana MPP ni NDC akoya ba ku enifa ena ba ku benku
that's right
me to me ka se Yankopon bo me no me sa me de me right hand na ye dwuma nti me ko twa benku
okay
nti parties tu nyina no ye ka ho ni akekere oman no
that's right
na eduru ba bia e wo se ebi eye den edi ebi enim esan se uduru ba wato se oyonko na okrastia no wa bre oda e wo se otimi ye den agistia no na ojeka no na
wo de ko enim
nti mi chia mom nyina Yakopon kan ye ho no mbo oman no ho ban na abato ya ye kwakoto ya sondwe endi enim de ebesi bia no Yakopon no si
that's right Era ewa da kon di tintiman 2024 ni din pie mu pa na jase Ghana fo bebre ko anim say running mate adwa no ono akra na de ama no because of the Asante factor ofri Asante dwaben nye say bia obo otim ga say ofri Asante region so busa so ofri here na akoye ansem a jase oba Kumasi kra na oba Asante mantem obehunu pa ono oti dwaben oti ni krom ho no oti unya no Kumasi se wanya no Kumasi oti ni krom a jase woni dwaben hine ni nananom atrankonya wo ho edi juma eson se de fata na anopei yemhwa de medical de wa hyase kakra afa yemfa ngo semu kakra na yatiasi ohonuma na yesi omo ebu ama Ghana for kra no yemfa ngo etu omu tu fango no yesi Exxon Mobil ENI Ake omu nyina afri Ghana yetu fango tinko mobile was enko mko die na mema Exxon Mobil Ake ENI free oman yimu botai bi ana aban no ntotoye bi ana se wo mo anom so omabre to omoko
okay ma men hyaase die nti na ye hian fango se betu unzo oman bia no free bibi energy ani na chichiri asase so nyira ka obetina mu bia obekọ bia no ehu hia nti wo ye oman Yankopon chew fango a so utimi tu na wo refine sana wo energy cost no aye indigenous na aye domestic na petrol num ne anyi nyina boy de ekofo na dollar wo de kɔ amanoni e de kɔtɔ fuel e de ba wo man mu no na ɛno nso ɛso ate utimi yɛ saa ahotɔ ɛbɛba wo man nti bre bia nyankopɔn e de amfa ngo hyira ɔman bia no ɛho hia sɛ yɛbɛpɛ companies a ahorɔ ebi wɔ hɔ a Ghana company na nti me sɛ Springfield for ya yenua Kevin Otri ɔno nso pagya ne ho ayere ne ho etimi ehu oil no bi ɔno nso yere ne ho sɛ ɔbɛden obetu ɛyɛ ade papa pa ɛsɛ ne nyina yɛbɔ na ba so ne yɛboa no because Ghana ni bi ntimi nyɛ saa da na ebre bia no a yɛbetu fango no ya ne yɛpɛ kukudama companies akɛseɛ na ɔmo ɛho akadeɛ ɛna ɔmo ɛho nimdeɛ ɛne sika nti yeah rounds now but say international companies say Exxon Mobil Ake boy Shell Chevron Ebra NDC wa ban mu no say yura chachune share oil industry na say okay yura kufo bae na discovery no ye den bae na yura mills and bae na obeye first FPSO Jubilee na President Mahama so de ENI and the other fields. I come to President Mama Kwaya FPS was by me.
Sankofa.
Now, in your dream, sir, in Shishia, Jaja to Hono, and by now, Ghana, your production of crude oil, and I'm 450 to 500,000 barrels a day. Because now, interest no abba, your oil sector. Now, 4 feet and 20, and now, a buying society. Aban necessary no Chevron for buy Exxon Mobil for buy sena o kanu aka for nyina buy nanso me hu ne say in hyehyɛ a ɛyɛ pefe a ɛyɛ transparent obroni bɛka no saa international companies wɔn yɛ bibia ɛmfata abrɔfo aban na wɔn hwɛ wɔn so no yɛ ma wɔn huge fines
to me chill tum
nti wo hwɛ a wɔbɛhu sɛ nsɛm bebree wɔ hɔ a ɛmfata a ɔmo ma ɔman no mu bio nti media mi susu sɛ kɔ a ɔmo free Ghana mu no nyɛ sɛ fan wɔn ni ha ba mi susu sɛ ɛnyɛma bi kɔ so a
pɛpɛyɛ bi an
pɛpɛyɛ ɔmo amfa yie anto yie ɛna ɛma ɔmo nyinaa atwe san yɛ ɛnna me ne wo kasa yi instead of producing 450,000 barrels your crude oil production at drop it to 127,000 barrels a day already a Jubilee partners no one can tulo no almost Jubilee will go from 83,000 barrels a day to 67,000 barrels a day in 2025. 10 on so babeti by another 2,000 barrels. Until we are losing about 30,000 barrels for 2025. Now, Omanhene, I mean, can't say be true. On say, if you ask no, Ade Akye Abia any chi. And the betchere the BC amount that so where investments are yen to me in the last 8 years are yen to be attractive investment into the oil sector. Into Behun say and to be attractive into the oil sector and ka breya 8 years here upon and can you see the na holding about through it sounds like I start too. Now, 127,000 barrels need to. Now, you have 400,000 barrels need to. Now, you imagine, say, 400,000 barrels times $80 a barrel.
A day.
So, that's a day. Actually. And nuntina media about elections near Bamambua, who read the AC. On mine, a binary artisan, Unyani 8 years, no, where the wire. Because the wire and a betcher, you bet me. Now, media me hwɛ the AC 8 years ɛwɔ minum na me hwɛ the AC 8 years ɛwɔ downstream sector no a mean to me nkase ɛfata because the me ankasa me what tall me be free tall me ja tall for 2 million barrels of crude na saa 2 million barrels of crude no na emu 1 million barrels ɛyɛ crude fan go yɛ 2 no Ghana 10 oil fields
2 million barrels of
2 million barrels of crude. Me send ja sika e my account to mu over $65 million. Me send ja a kebi anu omo de 600 ko na e kana that to $600 million. Me tuya ya e manu be do $250 million. by now, me free tour, now they were refining 45,000 barrels a day. And a tour nye juma. Workers now are frustrated. They are changing 4 to 5 chief executive officers. Are they one government? Are they? Me so a man for him, but me a MD of Tor for 18 months. Many 2 years for Tor. I was a chief executive of Bost for 3 years, and chief executive of Tor and Bost or Tor for 18 months. But in that 18 months, no, it means Sayama Tor a refining consistently. Now, Ade Akye Abia nimni say a brow oil refinery your currency is stable. Yes, a critical part of national economic.
Say Niema byproduct free muno, bitumen and those plastics. This Niema industries ni be here no. Omon crabio.
No, with the petrochemical industry, you cannot go to industrialization. And then obi you cry a packaging free China because you need petrochemical industry. Even though a mono do one a come when you see this, we not dollar cry a day. But in Kato drew stage a petrochemical, you process to plastic pellets and packaging be biya for man be biya. Inti nyome bi wo ho a ye didi agro nanso agro be den e be die agro die
o se agro die yemra amemmo aman no yentotoye titrew eye sika oman bia be kɔ nanim onipa dasani wabraba a wo bo nyina ye kɔ ba nyina ye kɔ ba die nyina no eye se wakora wo sika wodi bi asie watimi aye ntotoye na wanya mpunti wa wabrabom ene hia. To you, where we are today, obekase
Omanhene ukaya me no trans be 3 years ago.
Yeah, I think 2022, 2 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm catching out say between July and September the economy will crash. But you say okay.
I remember.
Ebemu anambemu.
It came to pass.
Minye sebi, minye prophet. But uhu the ekoso ewo wiemu a. Ese otimu say uji kukuru wa ha ebede ebeji kakra wa ha. Na problem na yenya ye no. Ohwe the first point of order a government cost control. Obroni frɛ bibi fiscal. Na aban bi anima mienu na odi twa ho yie. Frɛ ba ko fiscal, eno ye wo expenditure versus your income. And your frɛ ba ko monetary. Eno ni sika wo be printing and the way a Bank of Ghana be controlling the amount of money in the system.
Okay.
Now a besiano a MPP aban boy no. Oman fan share productive sector of the economy.
Chese ya bobo sian so baby a bema sika na tua ne ho ka.
Ya woman fan na anya bisa. Inti die si no ye say ye kobo euro bond sika. Ye di beye edwuma no na ye di aye currency support. Na ye di ma ye di ma seed no aye artificially there strong. Inti edru bre no a abrofo no si baby am aboka edru. Sika na ye di ama mo no. Muntimi mfa nye MP sika. Inti ye mbɔ mo besia bio. Ɛna seed no start say ye den. Ejene. Ene ebesi nani. Na aban bia no 4 years or so 8 years no. There you people how say they be are politicians they nyanya say structure of the economy, and yet we are not investing in the real sector of the economy. We are not investing in agriculture. We are not investing in our infrastructure. It is a 1 year side investments no. Maminfa enra mekoka we wo be mamin chanche wade bi. Government has the power to make decisions. MPP are buying by almost take decisions say on be a friend in NAPCO, Nation Builders Corps. The target was 100,000 Ghanaian youth. And they were paying them 700 cedis a month.
A stipend.
As a stipend. Oma Dreamy say, Ombe Rura in Jumamu, now Miss in Jumana are buying the stipend number. After 3 years, no, they had to close the program down into 2.5 billion cedis, assuming, say, Omutimi Yeni, said Napco for Krebi, a bank crowd as
about 9 months.
Yes. The Emma said 2.5 billion cedis. No? They had a choice to do it in NAPCO, to use it for NAPCO, or to use it for something else. Because cabinets now, we have a buying no sika a person here. Now, my main child baby, may a rice farmer, into minim a mo and where you ma pa. And now I'm a new case, and a Ghana, ye 30 million, a move 15 million, a bidi mune. Into ye muya debia, a here Ghana man.
It's a number one staple food.
Now, Ukase would develop rice infrastructure and rice fielder. Every acre biano, Ubeboka 60,000 cities to develop million. 1 acre of rice. But we are the back. After that, umbosa akanubu, one of cost. That means that the field is irrigated, there are water pumps, and everything is intact, including fertilizer and everything. Now, 1 acre of land of rice field biano, it produces 7 jobs. Oma omudia, oma ombe process emu, oma ombe bagi emu, oma ombe transport emu, oma ombe ton emu. Every acre bia creates 7 sustainable jobs.
Okay.
It carry 2.5 billion. Echo year rice development. Adia on mining here, adia din every day. And Kebe developing 42,000 acres of rice.
Of arable rice land.
42,000 acres, no, times 7, no, 269,000 jobs. And ne.
That's a bit for nipa 269,000 more
jobs. Sustainable.
About 169,000 more of NAPCO.
More than NAPCO.
Okay.
Now, so a buying person will take difficult choices. A bed leading to economic transformation or fire seeker and ye bibia and sustainable. And 2.5 billion, I call your friend consumption and call investment. In the Ekanoa, a diet who I sign Ghana for say, Yabobisia or Hoyen to be into Yamuka. You can be with Tribu say, Sikanoa there, Ashi. Send a nipper to me Bobisia Eshi Sikano, a binds to me Bobisia Eshi Sika. Now, at Orenchema, a woman, do a dear Cassia pa, a can we say. Sikani nyina MPP aban enya ye no. Oman to be amfanya day. Amfan share investment cycle. Ubetiti wo baby say a CEO, ya free SHS. Envelope of sika aban no enya ye from Akufo-Addo 2017 to ene. Aye over 1.2 trillion cedis.
Sika abedinensem.
Sika abedinensem. Emu 20 billion per any day free SHS. Enu 2%.
Of the 1.2 trillion.
And inti, what the emphasis say free SHS, you are making a long-term investment in the intellectual capacity and the educational
human
capacity
resource base.
Human resource base. 1.18 trillion. No, dear no, dear. Let me see 20 billion per any idea free SHS. Oh, and now, me rare who ya. I won't lie. Me asantini India, asantima nkoswo, ehu hiya me pa. In fact, me papa no ye drabin first drabin nkoswo hin. And I yen na kind of empire bomuna. And I 19 years. And I know where that ko ampe modi kind. Na ko ponto nsa a friend. Ti e be kind kra na empire man. Na ye promise ye wa santima mu interchange bako ahin. 5. After 8 years, His Excellency Beba Kumasi now or commission bridge. Omanhene, wouldn't the difference between an interchange and a bridge? Unim. And your flyover pole, bridge. Right, sir, you have 2 ababoka. I was sentiment.
But at Tafwa Bridge in the day, acquire bridge be na ekum nipa. And she one major issue. Ewo sentiment muha.
They make an unyanti as here. Your dear say a fata.
Okay.
Doing bridge, ni boy 1.2 trillion. bridge.
Okay. If you are just opposing that in terms of the amount of money
Abba system
about buying someone.
It is how 1.2 trillion. And even 2 billion. Not 20, 1.5 to 2 billion. At the interchanges nubia. And in the bridge home command pay. And pay me by traffic. Because Kumasi infrastructure no. In fact, now there who woman see say yen ye to Abama MPP. Ashanti region to Abama MPP. Inti yen to be into Aba and Moka. Inti na me catch the be become the campaigner. Me catch obi say mun sisemu na mun hwe de NDC odo a betre. Because the akoso no ense fata. De bia ye bube ye na nanu bube say usu awari jaya unya awari pa. Asante man mumma yen hwe bibi na yen fire rem hye mu enhye John Mahama any NDC mu. 4 years and Cheriba, but you be economic transformation. Because you be taking difficult decisions, long-term investments. It will take 2 to 3 years for Ghanaians to start seeing the results. But we will stabilize the currency because we can stabilize the currency. Here, Omanhene, Ade Akye Abia NCB da in the history of Ghana. Say cocoa prices at an all-time high in the world. Gold prices at an all-time high in the world. Now your currency see the new air fall. In Krumanum ni buzianum problems are woman. Now your commodity prices are falling. And my economic difficulties near there. But wait there. Commodity prices is an all-time high.
Gold was through. Cocoa was through.
And the cocoa is $9,000 a metric ton. But woman bu amani ye nintino. Still your currency no falling. I don't know say chire Ghana for say amna na ye demuno enya amna ketwa.
Amna donkodom.
Aha. Na mean to mean dani meni nhwe obia kopim say meka say aban na edi yesu for the last 8 years no. Omnom dia kodu sa amna we mu. Eno nti oma ye bi ye hu say ye hu oma ho de ye hu wum nim de ye hu wum capacity and so ye ni nti omun pe baby ntina na omun ko dwen wo hu bio na ye NDC a ye wa dwen a ye bede be economic transformation no muntu mu aba man ne man sai no mra
economic transformation nipa edin komo se na ekwan ben so because problems yi there nipa bebre akan bi obi aka se o amamu no mo ba amamu ni ye sika sema e basane ade Ghana for hye se akora keto akora obuza na so ene ahokyera ba. What pragmatic measures, what will be the difference, the paradigm shift that will make me tie na me koto aba meka se NDC edis we anyway go akwa mu nti dollar no say ankosru bi okura na me a businessman, it can give me stability for the next 1 year or 6 months or 8 months for me to project. Okay. 2 niema boaye den no kwan ben na NDC faswo maburu nyuma. You spoke about NAPCO dinti efeli agriculture ene niema maye fapem ma Ghana timi gina brane no dia sronko na mbaye.
That's it. Ebra Moses Odru Red Sea na insuo no apem no na Egypt for edi ne chi aye tata no na eno so ya ho kire kese meboa Yankopon bisa ne se edie na wo nsem on se upese wo free oha obi mu a enkodwen ye kire asem ese wo hwede ekura wo a obetimi aide edi age wo Ghana enyo mienu na ebetimi di age ya me nka asem a wo ekire because me kana obi ate ase de di kan ye import bill affecting your currency $27 billion a year.
Nyama ye kra.
Petrol $27 billion. It is ye to me a produce in excess of $27 billion. your seed no ebe appreciate it.
Okay.
The again a bit me again the way in some I bit to me I society. Let's start it from cocoa. We call your manifesto no more page 20. You see, you buy cocoa processing factories, not in Tema, not in Accra, but in the cocoa growing areas. Now, and then I buy to your cocoa farmer 3,100 cedis a bag. Would the buy metric ton more? 50,000 cedis a metric ton. International price of cocoa, say I buying cotton, 144,000 cedis a metric ton. Say enemy, we are that cocoa 1 ton. Now me to me drew Rotterdam, me to be 144,000. Good. But what they call Rotterdam, now they call Europe. Omunyam. Machine no ay de nyam no, enye machine sunko. Enye machine bi a ehu. Ghana ha ye wo cocoa processing factories a omunyam cocoa. Na se wunyam cocoa na, o value added no, a free international price no of 144,000. A free 144,000. Echo 371,000 cedis a metric ton. Inti ma equani no 50,000. And a wager 321,000 cedis. Say abrofo no fa. Doesn't make sense. Into we cocoa processing factories no. Ewo ha. Afe yen ton cocoa beans bio. We will not export raw cocoa beans. We will export cocoa mass, cocoa powder, and cocoa cake.
Okay.
Now, wa unim se me factory esi ha. Me nyam me cocoa no ha. Sika metumi nya 371,000 cedis. Ubetu akwani na ni raw material no. Ema wo ye no. Ubetu akwani no 50,000 cedis. Debi. Because we are our own farmer. Imagine say ubeka tire akwani ni say mema 144,000 cedis. Ti say na wakwa ton cocoa no ama factory wa brochire. Now, there are 800,000 families awudua cocoa ewo Ghana. They are producing an average of 2 to 2.5 tons a year. Inti 2 tons. 2 tons no. Na a year no. Say ni sika free 100,000 because 50,000 a day man. 100,000 cedis, which is less than 7,000 cedis a month. Sani pano first no nya fertilizer free. They say okoto. We need income a free 150,000 cedis. 100,000 cedis. And they call 350,000 cedis by paying him the world market price. Sani pano nyo here ni bio. On here free SHS because ordinary. Obesi danya ontra notidaimu. Obeto cement factories are Ghana higher 16. If you quadruple the incomes of 800,000 families in Ghana, cement factories are 50. Because development ni consumption ni a year besi o mainum. Anya de kitwa. Ade amaka kire wi, enye yirakwan. Enye ade bia obi antimi ntiase. Na nse na minam atwemam ponua nam ni ekuafo kokoo ekuafo bi kokasa aye. Na me the way hata cocoa. And I'm saying, Debbie, governments have not been fair to these people. It's one of the key pillars of economic transformation that NDC is going to institute is going to be in the cocoa sector via cocoa processing in the cocoa growing
hinterlands.
Nipa dodoa na eye cocoa no. Omudua cocoa edo cocoa. Onim so omunim chocolate kra. Omunim de ade ide ma omunim de ade. Na say imagine say emebunu ni papa anane mami edo cocoa. Na wako cocoa factory. No hu se ne ade no ehu nsuansuan ni edu education kra onya no. Echen university. Ko ye free bibi exposure. Hu se na ewiase timi ya enu bie when nso kan education. These are the basic steps of how you transfer you change now. Because 27 billion meboa. If you are able to, and it will not happen in 1 year, it will take you about 3 to 4 years to be able to process close to 100% of your beans. But if you get back to the 800,000 ton a year, they say 350 to 400,000. But if you get back to 800,000 ton a year, then your cocoa industry goes from a paltry $2 billion a year to $16 billion a year.
Okay.
Which value is not captured in Europe, but is captured in Ghana and enters the pocket of Ghanaians. Oh, maminke bibinchiro. Mistake be a say politicians yeah. You cannot develop Ghana without developing Ghanaians. Because sebi kwai na wetwa ho no eno nya Ghana. Kwai no ntoaba. Suku na wesi no enye Ghana for the bekum akokosua de a enki hia. Eno nti na ye ka se sebi o obema de ye obotom. Now, one of the most dangerous things are Emma or Minu intimate pejane hono. Eye de me babe to her home just for you to understand. One say Untiapo. Now call hospital. First when you malaria now call hospital. Na doctor no who say malaria no anemia eka ho. So on treaty anemia no on timi treaty then malaria. Malaria no. Now money is currency is to a country what blood is to a human being.
Okay.
Inti na yena nanum si sika eden.
Emoja.
Yena nanum mu nyansa pa. Msi sika eden. Emoja. Now, won't solve currency problem no. Won't mean solve problem bi our Ghana ha. And unti ena to go from 3 cedis 85 pesos to 17 cedis no. In a space of 8 years is a conclusion of abject failure. Because ye moja no, ye sika no aye ye moja no. Ama ye nyina ye de, adane yare for. We have become anemic. Inti wabesi bridge, wabesi flyover, you are not developing Ghanaians. And you cannot develop Ghana without developing Ghanaians. So if you quadruple a cocoa farmer's income, you have developed Ghana. Because that cocoa farmer will now be a strong person. His income will go to about 25,000 cedis a month. Bank money jikra nyebi. E ba ne sa nipa dodo na bejai enkwan nchen num ni ade a omo ye adwuma no. Akope eku adwuma no bi aye den. Aye. Ene Ghana uka eku adwuma ye wo bibi ye si poor farmer. Omanhene so akwa abotire da. Onwo eku ani bi o ye ohia ni hoda. Eskafo nkwa. But bibia yabaye ma ne ebutu so because ye pesi esisi ekuafo sebi amanfo a omako school esua moma no ye pesi esisi ekuafo. So we have gone 27 billion no ya cover 16 billion just with one sector of hard work over 3 to 4 years. The second sector you have big advantage aban no enhu ha on be no a small scale mining or gold sector.
Okay.
Sure. Yamin chade and yet small scale mining. I work Ghana ha and na. And ka won't mean 2 Ghana tiabonti. Small scale mining employs over 2 million people. And the jobs are sustainable. The problem is that the industry has not been structured. Omuntu tuni ye. And akoye party. And kwaye on mine. On the idea we no party biano. And nipa few na be benefited. And the nipa dodo no be den. Ye ho be kire. It because say any national program no. A party faithfuls. A dey ade ne che wo no. Environmental problems na we have not been able to solve it. But you have to. It's very easy to solve. You can create jobs by solving it. Your districts can give the concessions. But obia otwa galamse bi enim sika ye de pity form sanaya machine excavator. Obi esro. The interesting thing is that small scale miners here omo ye adwuma. Unim gold here omo produce here. Unim.
Help me here.
Records no ewo Dubai. The records are in, if you aggregate gold exports from Ghana, originating from Ghana, uko Dubai, uko India, Uko Switzerland. Uko in Bumwa in excess of $16 billion. Omanhene, what did you make?
$16
billion. Small scale miners. In fact, small scale mining sector is bigger than the large scale mining sector. It's bigger.
It's a one with it's well structured and streamlined.
See,
we don't even need cocoa.
No, you need cocoa, and the reason why, because you are a country that has been blessed by God with many things,
which means it will be a major factor.
Very major factor.
$70 your cost because if you are creating $16 billion in your country,
yes, yes. Let me tell you something else. So, Omanhene, what to jewelry that?
Yeah, I love jewelry. Yeah, this is 18 to 24 karat gold. Yeah, it's good.
Do you know that when you take gold and you process it into jewelry, the value added is 500%?
Yeah.
Inti say ye mebru a woman ye juma. Etimi training woman into goldsmiths, gold jewelers. Na obia A2 plane aba Ghana onim so obe free Ghana no. So onya Ghana kawa gold back home. E wo se onya shops say
ensumade
no ye promote sade no pause because you fry Gold Coast.
To gold refinery no
jewelers. Oh, sade money na say ye man ye mabunu no ye den esua. Na akoye to say cottage industry. Baby abeko bia na obi ye den gold jewelry. And obi something to do with gold. And it's times 500%. Imagine say 0.5% of gold that you two have and the jewelry.
Value added.
The value added will be another $3-4 billion. Menko mechio because menpese be kokan asema afeni ekọ kra we abaye we no. I'm talking about Janko Mumbisa Moses edi ne kra unsem. Now, for all of this to work, there's one thing that we need: reliable power and energy and electricity. Minim say cost of electricity what Ghana has to say is too high. And until any pay illegal connections. ECG airbre. But the reason why it is too high is not because of the IPP contracts that were signed. It's because the IPP contracts that were signed in US dollars because the investments were made in US dollars. And therefore, the investors had to get their repayment back in US dollars. But the problem is the US dollar has gone from 3 cedis, 85 pesos in 2016 to 17 cedis to the dollar. That is why electricity cost is not affordable. Into a failure in economic management.
There's a dollar never for more.
The cost of electricity will go down. Ukaya, just last 2 weeks, ECG, they issued a statement that losses that are occurring in ECG are the result of foreign exchange losses. And this was out in the media a week ago. So when you have a government that is unable to manage sebi yemoja, yesika yemoja noa, sa ba ni nkwan se oso otena akonya no so. Ko wa faili. Na wi ase no wo faili a, wo betena nchen ma obi a obetimi ayi dey. Abeye amba abeka ho. Mama, just 2 pointers make run manifesto no more. Edema do do so mu dodo. Because you are aware say you have to create wealth. Now, over Ghana, your economic policies are you follow for the last, say from Dr. Kwesi Boakye. It's been hinged on 4 things. One is macroeconomic stability, driven by foreign direct investments, FDIs. Now, then you have the third pillar, which is what I call pro-poor policies, which
social
is
interventions.
Social interventions. Argentina, so many years after our independence, ye Gigi Uhiaso. Omanhene.
Argentina ye Gigi Uhiaso.
Gigi Uhiaso. Many were to them, open all your hand. ehia fatal.
Nyame krampe.
But yet taking policy directions is focused on managing people's poverty. Why can we not manage people's wealth? Because no tuato. Ni utuato na banyeska. At the center, and I said, you cannot develop Ghana without developing Ghanaians. If you are able to develop Ghanaians, money in bottom, nesika ebeshe Ghana for bottom, through simple government policies that are targeted at the real sector of the economy, not the services or the. I mean, NAPCO is a social intervention. Why do you need to spend 2.5 billion cedis on a social intervention when you can invest 2.5 billion cedis in the real sector that will serve a sustainable job market of over 300, almost 300,000 people? They be any packers NDC ni MPP yepe. Enye no kre. Enye pe. NDC ni MPP enye pe. Because NDC who your policies now when your my to akwemwa. The fact is that we invest in the real sector. MPP ba abemu Akufo-Addo ba abemu 2017. Now you the 3 oil fields and ebeji wa mawa were 2. Sa 1.2 trillion na America no. And yes, I'm quite usual when you make a investments are a no. ESLA, stabilization fund. Investments are NDC are buying here, no. And the MPP are buying by won't be dinner. According to Sebi, Ubia, why you who pay a Juma and your Japadia. Now we're free ho. Now, ma, woman choir fast with the pace canoe. One be this canning yafu. I feel I want you to be Jomahin. Meti me akoso. But to summarize where we are as a country today, Ghana problem I want. Nyansapo. Nyansapo so there, Badriman ye there. Ye disan.
KNUST moto no.
We say Republic of.
Nyansapo ye sarane Badrima.
Aye. Enunti. And I may say one another saying, you can't solve a problem with the same level of thinking a creative problem.
I do have no buy.
When you pass our dream and solve a problem.
We are a broso.
Adria edi a how no buy. Dr. Bahumiani MPP, head of economic management team, and the woman of this Adrian buy. And they are two in room. Sadrin ain't to mean solving Ghana problems. And until me say, Asantimai, ye pay a found who ye near pay and cost one year pay and puntuo. Yan Tuyaba, Emma John Mahama, any NDC. Yan signed Tuyaba, Emma NDC members of parliament and parliamentary candidates who are Ashanti region. Because we hear me no. Na mude yen chere Asantimai bibi, yen hu Ghana and Koswa beba or my muha. Because baby ejina ni de, se na waka no, min ko hokra. Yato amremu. Yato renchem kesia Ghana mine Asantimai yedemu. Yes.
Abo no nkroma pa homited you no. Na mene yura ewada kon ewo fie ha etwetwe enkomo. Mayem share one major factor. Me ma obey me to do never this adwuma ne ma menim say odwuma doso. Eye mabunu adwuma.
Yes.
O kanapko kwan anke be fa so aboa wo mo. NDC mo aka say mabunu no kura de amu bibi kakra nkomo de ejitwa omo betin tax na ye gye ama mabunu budget so. Wo mo a no say adwuma. Dia na mo be ya mo di be ti ontimi mfo obi adwuma no kura ba akope. Nanso so unemployment rate from 8 to 14% as we all say. Dia na mo be ya obabunu bi betimi aka say MDC buy me sorry me kwa adwuma.
Me da say baby a me fo no wono ewo ekrebi ase wo baby a sebi hokọ edin me sha ase na ese me ya kwan almost 20 kilometers stream electricity almost 23 kilometers in kren na ewo ho because e kra obekoni ya nipa be 15 20 and then me phone I employ over 150 direct people on the farm.
About 150.
Direct employment. Why? Because of investment. Oh, Ghana, are buying into me fenipa. Are buying between fenipa at a certain level, but not more than 15 to 20% of the workforce. Bet me for police, bet me for fire service, bet me for immigration. But open sustainable jobs is with the private sector. Inti, 3 things are making. Ohwe emebunu na ebi epon ewo JHS, ebi pon ewo SHS, ebi pon ewo university. JHS no yesi ensenyira anyepe but ensenyira yeden ehu hia. JHS no you are setting up national apprenticeship program.
Okay.
National apprenticeship program in Chiase any say. The Chiase any very simple. Wo pese wo ye wonsa no adwuma. Yehu nipa womu ekoye nsanu adwuma eni mpanyimfo womu kostua womu nsanu adwuma wo ho. Yehu wom tse na womu ye tertiary education.
So betu ni trisunsa.
Betu ni trisunsa.
Na de o kire nso matua ne.
Etua ne ka. Na emfidie a ohia. Nje very simple. District bia no. Sabi nipa womu ye key artisans no. Ombekwa ko register. No ma kire se obetumi afa nipa miensa, obetumi afa nipa du. Ni abehwe wedwuma mu ho ni ahwe mfidie num nyama a wobehia because ni nyina akoye te say laboratory equipment ya dia brewo a na no so aboa wa nkasa wedwuma na nkola na oba be kire omade no wetimi di sam mfidie num ni nchanyuma na ayeden a kire omade yi eneka uko magazine na woni diagnostic tool a wo cars na free laboratory ba ni nyina no enya carburetor bio a fuel injection esa odi computer sisu na timi ready it is a diagnostic tools nyina be na dia ma edwuma yefo no inti ubehu se edodo na wo me free JHS a wo ntimi nko wo manim no they will become in 10 years they will be expert artisans and you need artisans to develop your country because and then me tractor break it down e wa from planes a magazine am be fixing no me ntimi mfa tractor no nko abrochire me mu se me kwa ko yie inti se edwuma sua no ni skills no ebeko yi a eye sa process no any be develop it. That's one. Obi won so a obekwa akoye senior high school. Obewie senior high school no. Na on person okọ university. Ono so obi bia opese oye. Nti obehu se ye de bibi nso aba. This is particularly targeted at women. What we call a women's development bank. And also your investment. Because if you invest in people, I said that you cannot develop Ghana without developing Ghanaians. If you invest in people, almost be a juma. Omye juma, ombenye sika. Omye sika, ombefe nipa. Inti, so who invest in the productive side of the economy, the jobs will come. If you invest in promises, campaign promises, not promises based on the investment cycle, ubehu say, sika na odi ashemu nyina no, sika no be den, ebeshi. Na abedani or hawni oka. Okay. Then, again, we talked about agriculture. Se okre Ghana yasasia, arable land in Ghana, we are not using more than 20% or 25%. Into the agricultural potential in Ghana is huge. Now, you cannot industrialize without agricultural surpluses. There is also agriculture for economic transformation. It's also part of our strategy. Agro-processing. No, not just agro-processing. So, who were bro 100 tons? Who agro-processing? Who were bro 100,000 tons? With my agro-processing. You have to touch the farmer. And until you see a friend of farmer services centers. Me, a phone a commercial and a large scale. It means to me, maybe I can do a big investment, or I did a big investment.
Okay.
But and you create behind the bit me answer. When you acquire phobia, buy 20 or 30. Now machines are on here. Now quite to say, poo.
To here,
no akoji, okodoni 20 acres.
Combine harvester, no akoji.
Yes.
Here we are, sprinkler.
Now with all the other inputs, any fertilizers, now akoji say one-stop shop for farmers in a district. That is how you are going to now generate agricultural surpluses. The minute you start generating agricultural surpluses, you can now do industrial processing. Your poultry sector will grow. Sebi, the Nyankopon de ache pa na oni poultry for kasa no mu kem, omuni ebro, omuni soya, omuni bibia. Ankoko nso de Ghana for your repa o. Na unim how to maintain akoko no the lifespan no so. Into the feed regime no. Very critical. Intensive. When you're careful now, and then I command the yellow corn. When you be not, I command the white corn. Not wayari. No, na kodani kama poultry farmers. Into the summary of it is that NDC will invest in the productive sectors of the economy. We will invest in the people of Ghana, whether you are coming out of JHS, whether you are coming out of SHS, whether you are coming out of university. Where employment numbers now are very straightforward. You run a situation where we have free abaimunu. That there was 1 million unemployed youth. And then there are 2.1 million unemployed youth.
1 million addition.
1.1 million addition. Now, the tertiary sector is generating 308,000 graduates a year. The system is only able to absorb 120,000 of those graduates. Inti afibiano 150, 200 ebekaso of unemployment. This is just at the tertiary level. Yenka JHS, yenka SHS. Inti na ye strategy ni say yen hwe university for no pe. Ena obi wo honso a obetimi akọ school every mu at JHS akosua ne nsa no adwuma. 5 years later obetimi akọ top up akọ university
bebre wo.
Inti sa adwin no a ye de aba se wo free ha ukọ ha enye nokre me wie university me wie me O levels because ye adwuma ansana me ko university ansana me ko sixth form me wie sixth form because ye adwuma ansana me ko university me wie university me ye adwuma be 4 years ansana me ko me masters sa adwuma na wo ye na onya practical experience any wisdom muma na wusua no etimi bua wo abrabo eno nti sa America bia print ho akoye university obewie university no akosua classics no emwa Ghana man ene akosua political science emwa Ghana man ene ye hear technical people. We need what problems are we hear solution providers. Now, education system and solution providers provision engineering and practicality. Nti honum no na word said ya ho de eko.
Era wadako na what to say na twetwe nkomo no. The asem na we catch the Ghana for in total also many up in a minute or two.
In total Ghana your problems are you nyina no. Yankopon ye chira ya mara broso. Eno nti ye ma yewura Mahama 4 years a mo bi anwen se 4 years ne ye den esua. President Mahama or the badwima for na atwa ne ho hia. Ena oman no ye oman bi a nchichemu mfata ye. Ye mpe obia odi division, tribalism, any sa anyo no ba be dey. Because Ghana for you nipa baako. Yemfa baako ye. Yemfa odo. Yemfa ahobrase. Ani nyamisuro. Yemfa ntu ye hofo. Yenkwa akoye dey. Yenkoto yaba. Na abaya ye kwa akoto yi. E wo so obia hwe na setena mu. Asetena no mu nye. Na emra ya hye wo Ghana constitution. Every 4 years, you have opportunity to change the course. So opportunity of changing the course, and only 7th December 2024. Men kase o party am wow inti won konkoto aba. Kona ko tut abatia o party because nkoswana eba no ehu hia se ebeboa wan kasa kasa. Se bi NDC yedi aban so a yen kase ye party for the whole nation, policies, fata the whole nation. To Omanhene, The crack no yes Asantemai 2024 7th December yen sisa adwen yen to abapa Emma John Mahama any the parliamentary candidate was Asantema ntemu ha ni yen hwe nsisaye any nkoso a ebeba Asantema mu 4 years in Chariba ebeba no ya yebesan ba be bunkunta ama Asantema ye busa nkunta na Asantema be hu se ye ni o ma ye dey
Era we had akuna mo training kan me dane mo aba na me ne off 64 med point pharmacy advocate komo. Okay, Ransford.
TV, Nebema Wenijie, Ade Akye Abia, Nebema Wenijio, Sabra Boymo Dajini, Dincho Suno, dear Winya, Nebema Wenijie, Akye Abia so Kamu, Emma Akye Abia, our Fidi in it to Sompa, FM TV, why? Yasin Sompa Ade Akye Abia, Sompa de Asit name Emma Ye no my munsam makudi munsam dina ne kasebo
Asante Jabe yemra ewo ejuso
Sompa de Abama
Oye Omanhene magazine new road
Sompa TV
14090
Sompa TV
you say a President Kufuor say. So what?
Okay. You try some free here no more obsessed. Nem bomb to
So no
say.
dear. Okunu say baby a Ghana edri. Obi ojini di so be.
Bibi aboko. Anope. My entio. Modro no dey see ade em say. Alana mo call Tachima na what to say.
Yankopandom say Tachima for Adia Tumpa.
Papa.
You are stocking most of the pharmacies in our say takrade for nefre.
Daddy for so free. Sompa na no dominate Ghana ha just say yenya number 1 aminim de aka. Enti no oba ha na bebo jaton de wana se obe kasa wa ha. Enti se ne yedi wagina wiem no akasa kire Ghana. Obsessed me ni gomo.
Yama watifo nyina achi oman. Yama Ghana man nyina achi. Obsessed hu de ra na yebo. Senia se say Ghana man agi obsessed atum no. Se de emema no kra na etoma won yire no. Course aminya no. Obi be friend na bema. Obi say bema adan. O say me tama me yire. Esan juma stronko a obsessed stay dinti. O man se say de adanse a eba no adoso. Nti de bia me kan obi obeto bia me ka chen se misro aya men twen se over no maria ansa hu nsakra bia your recording na ye hu ne ekọ de bia ye nya recordings bebre nti ye koswe sisudua se oyo ba na o mensesema o say oh ebeba me menses ne de 2 months o ma 3 months ne no aba em say enye sa na Nyankopon boy oboyen se oba de bosome bia no ese se otumi bo nsa nti bosome no so na se wonsa bo ni mape no hu se how bi wo ho nti ye share awofo nyina nkran se on hwa wo mane tutu on say contraceptives na ye mofra ne nom ne nti no say hormones no on say contraceptive de ne juma so tutu e dia ankasa ne say preventive pregnancy a better na pregnancy no wetimi a prevent so wetimi a prevent ya just say hormones ne say nti contraceptive aye nom no ne juma so titu aye de no be distort hormones no se de be ya be ma hunsuo bi ba entumi emanyi nsen ne ma nti obi oye family planning bia nim se oye family planning na ontumi enyi nsen denti na ontumi enyi nsen no hormones na adistorting intina insane into me mano intina o ma obitumi ekoye contraceptive for beye some period of time afi obeyi no na awo ni mu atwe kakra isan say hormones na distorting these are hormones no sign back and sana wotumi enyi insane inti ena ye show obi enkran so why your family planning na so wayi na wo hwa wo kwan a supplement we here obsessed we dey nyedro say onum obsessed supplement na eboawo e ma hormones no science kama obi ho a oyi ne contraceptive a otimi de bible so minsia ekosi afi obi de etimi de mfe mienu no ontumi mfa afro nanso so onum obsessed supplement na ka hormones ne bom restore back hormones no enti sa wo pese wo nyintan a sisi a na watumi anyinsen afei so oban say o hormones no tumi sign back dia ene kire say bibia hormones eye wo nipadua mu bia no onsa be kan.
That's right.
Ni edi kan kire say o menses no beba yie kama obenyin onkosua no ebeto ye office adrei ni titiru pa ne say emboama kosua kakra na aka no ento se de enim dada no se obi di mfie beye aduasan kwa ni nkosua no eso tekra gynecologist say say kosua na hoden no eba form kra eno nti na safo no mo pawo mo bre no nti ye hye nkran nom of sister droi ni ebe ya ma won say ebe ma kosua na to kama ebe to kese afei nso ebe ma hoden aba kosua nim nti unyinsen a miscarriage bi ama ebo ho ban ma utumi nyinsen kama nso afei nso say o menses no eba yi a wo ovulate a wo hu say e ma no bi fra o say pacho say me hu say bosumi we say no me hu so troka bi eba ane e ovulation fluid no hu afoforo bebre na afre di na o man kire say oba efre kan say me akire say wo hu bi da
yes I na say afoforo bi
sanet nti kire say na on ovulate nti sa wo ovulate dia obede to untumi nti ye sha oba bi enkran say onum ose supplement bi so onum supplement na ema improve ovulation no ema ukosia no to kama afei sa wo menses ne ba yi a ebi wo ho a o menses ba all right no so mo ha o mo wo pa ye menstrual cramps dysmenorrhea obi ho a obu ne nsa pe na obi a tenenka
kamusa
nti nia yesusu dua ne se sa onum office adro na oman obetumi abu nsa mpo na wa hu so wabu nsa eda no mami bi asema no wo ka tren o se me call bathhouse na me hu nse mabu mensa wabu ne nsa kra wa hu isan se de no wo hwe kwan se be bo ne nkaye no ne time no ene eyawo na obeti no na se eyawo na ama ne ntimpo wa hu
yes right
nti eno ni anwanwa djuma offices eye
okay
nti sa wonum offices ta afijikro mu yawo ebe fi ho kra nti ye mana omu wo school mu no ye share awofo ni nkran isan se oni bidi nkoma hu se omu ntumi nko class because of menstrual pains ni nti no oti class crampa ontumi nsua de empanyimfo no so on pese obi mpo be kasa ne ho isan se ye friend mood swings on pese oni obi mpo be kasa
be di nkoma mpo
sa enya ono a eyawa onam mu ne ekoso woni nipadua ne mu no on tin campus oni obi nkasa sa wonum office adro ya e balance wo mood no kama
okay
afei ema o libido no esan basro
okay
se oba bi o a oni atinka be ma ne enya namu nkita ho a onte hwe na so sa wonum office adro ya e boost wo libido no ema oni be ma hia ote enamu de ankasa ote enamu de afei ye wo bibi e friend PCOS e ha ma no se wako hospital doctor catcher say o PCOS obede nyinsɛn yet I can ovarian cyst untumi nyinsɛn se o ovarian cyst nso a ebi mo te ya wankasa ɛwɔ either omo left and omo right ovaries no ɛya wona no yɛ din obi ho kra ne ovarian cyst no
okay
a rupture ma moja kreba na so sa wonum cyst supplement ya within a twinkle of an eye no be hu se ni nyina asesa we nya dry be ka show say num bosome num toami ensa dabi eye ba ko na wato na wo num na no onum yempo wo be hu sesa no
okay
enti say obi pe office adro bi ato a oman mu pharmaceutical company bia obekomu bia no retail obetumi anya bia to
okay
licensed chemical shop because they supplement into almost to me tombi so ope dodo adu a call wholesale pharmacy bia so obe call NNA pharmacy patasi PF pharmacy tafo dani pharma any oman mu ba bia say omo mu wetre no so frɛ ye arrangement e dey supply ma omo say be obi abenya bi ye numbers ni ye 0596 607 858 0596 607 858 sa number na sign so your WhatsApp it is a want to me mfra obetumi a WhatsApp ye
okay
afei so MTN Vodafone number no 0500
0500
210 133 0500 210 133 Intiama se unnum of sister drone bia to be fabi siu table so a supplement de bia no baako ne ontumi num bi ya obi a wafa afro ene ne a ma bofra no fo
telecell
Telecell Telecell 0500
okay El Elyon Mola Memorial School na El Elyon Ade fanfare bi basso school yi obohu ye wa hinima kokoben Island City ye ben Ebenezer Church Johnson 1st December ye to safre mofra ne awofonum nyina da ye swimming kwalani be dware trampoline omuhuri no omagina so say afa eating competition poet citation drama El Leon Mola School yi your farm of from 3 months to 6 years. Now kwa share baby's room Emma Mofrano classroom any a for Mofra ya dia. May come for Elion Mola Memorial School di amount. Na kwasi ada we de adaje ni poso. Kwala ni nyina out awofoi. Ubetumi de obana ba now de bra excursion na be school ameka ho asem. Mo amote kokko bin ahinima kokko bin ni importam santase aginam ni ade no. Sunday fa obana bra na wa be show ani so ade. Ye di agro ya kwala bi swimming na bi trampoline ebi face painting eating competition chese omo ka nwensem oh jai ubetima frɛ no wabusam ye 0241 561 068 Elion Mola Memorial School 0241 561 068 afei bronya no on the 29th will be at in any extra Micklin Hotel Kumasi Yekoboso. Open table reservation at 0550 799 0550 799 They won't take it to the a star 713 star 33 star 20 hash star 7113 star 33 star 20 hash. Obetima to 300 Ghana any a regular couple nipa mienu 500 ono hokani ana akodonkwa bi VIP 400 a legacy night amachi de Stone Boy kwabra overian ponsa akosia Japan and Kofinti womu be jinam any jai high life any afro pop no hey nanu yo no confaba yo onwani amajabi de biebe ya de kwabra echa se nwuma hodo overian ponsa wo to lege akosia Japan so de twen au frema enya grow fa ho shem se ope lubricant papa na engine oil papa rubat engine oil e wo diesel there ana car wodo bia trotro drivers nim ne ade se wuchi kan ko ade amekanfo rubata e de amount bomodena open do support to 0592 350916 0592 350916 Jabi Rabank at 2023 Bank of the Year Jabi Rabank PLC savings current daching T money transfer microfinance fixed deposit o pese woni bank pa di jumano wasumjua Jabi Rabank PLC 0271409340 0271409340 Asante Jabi head office Abuaso Bonyire Ejoso Pankro no onye Roman Hill magazine Rose Petim Pom from Sani Adeshima Ubehu ye wo ho Alaska Star blind curtains ne wallpapers papa bi best spread papa bi modern TV stands ye wo best side lamps decorative watches ne flowers plastic wardrobe ne center mix PVC floor tiles papa bi carpet artificial grass NPE foams ahodo edum ye ne Prudential Bank Plaza first floor edi hwanimu Mrs. Anoche Plaza ho afei second so tiptoe lane to do yene MTTD anase Eco Bandi hwanimu for 0256 330075 0256 330075 Altar of Grace Roofing Ope Aluzin Kato, Ope Roofing Days Ahodo, IBR long span, and aluminium circular. Ope see a year estimate now who Sicado Dwa, Uber to me Edia Ball Danso, a Dinoa Bosso, a Sopa, Ope see a year re roofing, Edemawa, a Altar of Grace. Uber we are Sokobite, Yene, Frimsy Complex, Edin Shanimu, Fred 0598255187 0598255187 Dimpa Natural Health Clinic. Also fie ubo rawa obeja also hono akwakoda oda wo na wani su brew waboa no twetwen wo yamu tu sei yawo no chese wo je ho anye asa bibi abehye wo mu ni nyina ye ulcer symptoms fa ko second floor Wallace Towers the chem so kan mensia health insurance dan ni mu a 0245 1184 34 0245 1184 34 and 0246 744 744 St Andrews SHS and Kwalano SHS 1 to 3 no ye fa wo mo obana bia what to kwan akwa simfosu mankazim dunko no offensive ya sanyo so new adubiase ana ye mount transfer bi second year na third year fa bofra no consia general arts general science business home economics visual arts and agriculture science frey ne 0244 696911 na ye mark rano admission one of the best private senior high school and no global ICM yeah the 4 weeks online UK course ubetimesian human resource management logistics and supply chain occupational health and safety project management security and risk business law public administration and first aid we a degree holder HND diploma now we work our juma for 5 years you qualify for 0209 661 720 0209 661 720 WhatsApp 0244 764 797. Don't forget over 135 countries. And yeah, online course with me chuma. Now why bread of life, bread of heaven international ministries, bread of heaven international ministries. Oh Lord, remember us. Apostle Elekimano Donko, Apostle Francis Ajinasari, Archbishop Charles Ajinasari, Bishop Raymond Aqua, Bishop John Benjamin Udru, Reverend Dr. Robert Ampere Kofi, Apostle Emmanuel Iwo Donko. Womunyina eba jumedina say a free 25th at the copim say 30th. Ya say jumana say na etuomu sa Sapphire Gardens atasamanso. Enyure no nsia koneko tie nyame edi for na nyame akuku dami abra wo sesan wo shebre 6 p.m. each night. Don't forget ana ye ko ye nima no Sompa achede odofo tie me Israel pa ni die so Sompa achede enche bia na dwumadie ne yebedi ebia wontumi enkoto emo ana anwa ana geisha abako ana sadin yenisika 0598 559 802 0598 559 802 and 0241 272 990 0241 272 990 Kenjin and Magic drinking water. Oh, rich minerals in calcium, potassium, iron. What water am I talking about? Kenjin and Magic drinking water. Free, rich in antioxidant. Absorption into your body cells. Drinking water, a bow emma won't wrinkle. Drinking water, acid free muntu di diawobo enya chocho. Acid reflux is being who and answer heartburns in you. Ensure the no Kenjin and Magic drinking water. Alkaline water, 8.5 pH. Make up for amount. Fresh 0241 449191. 0241 449191. Not the beer echo kama 3 Herbal Center. Coco na dikrowa wo brewjo ho anye. Ka ho na fo ani kire Colina Dani Herbal na Misty. O se opede 3A co capsules. 3A co capsules. Ebe si coco na se. Wo yamu ntimu nso osisi ade anu nyina nso ebe free honomo. Fresh 0546 107 107. Oh, we nam dia chicken no make count for BBC Boris B chicken. And no now we out to why chicken, broiler and layers full chicken, Thai wings, breast or fillet, gizzard layer. Can't wait. Bantama High Street, Somasi Market, Santasi Runabout, Unity Oil, Poku Trade Nadum, Sansoso and a shell body Johnson, Top High, and so Tech, a year LG Mall, Fresh 05 4 444 53 05 444 53. Odo for Edimbesia, a China me adoma. Ona also bani and chonko between komo. Yejina musa about to omrenason. Mesrawa, Yura Muntaka 2 year full. Was say Nimechi, so bepe MP amaminti ukupra. Na bibia atoja. Ada ya wadi asema. Azay. Obe busa am sama yede.
Wapon ana.
Ada wa asembika.
Say come on sem.
Hey, abo mapa. Let's get ready to.
My name is Kwesinyantich. In this region, sports is all about
Sompa Sport. For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Are you? I was not shocked.